Cade, I know you're a Tennessee guy now, but growing up in an Alabama family, does this put a little pep in your step this week to play Auburn?
I mean, there's a lot of reasons to have a pep in your step this week, and I guess maybe that's one of them for me. But in the grand scheme of number one team in the country, College game day, I think that pep in the step for me is very minuscule. With the scale of this game.
Does your family's hatred for Alabama trickle down to you at all, or has it over the course of your life?
No, it really hasn't. Like I said, weirdly enough, my family, we didn't grow up huge Alabama games. We'd go watch football games when my dad's teams were being recognized and stuff like that. But other than that, it was never hate for Auburn, never really cheering on Alabama, which is funny to say, but it was really weird.
What's going to be key for you all in the post to deal with a guy as physical as Dylan Cardwell?
It just goes to the guys we have in rotation at position. We're a physical group, and we battle each other every day. And a challenge like the size and physicality out of Auburn is just another day for us. And wanting to be able to take on that challenge and really compete the way we know how to compete is really the key to taking on their big guys.
How's the shoulder feeling at this point? A few games after hurting it.
It's good. It feels good. Luckily, with what my job requires, it doesn't require a whole lot of skill. So if I can just run around with one arm, but it's good. We're taking it step by step, rehabbing it, tightening it up, and just taking care of it. Because in this sport, your body's everything, and so being able to, take care of my shoulder, it's getting better.
If y'all had everybody available, like JP was healthy, do you think you would have played through it, or do you think you would have missed time?
Me personally, I would have played through it. It's hard not to. It's just I don't know. Something about playing this sport and at this level, it's hard to say no to being able to play. And if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. But that's not the case right now. But it's a little Southern saying, sorry. But yeah, sorry. But it's where we're at now, but I think even if JP is back and we even had two more guys, scholarship-wise, I think I still would have played through it, just because, that's what I love to do.
Are you going to stay in the brace?
Yeah, I think the brace is probably the game plan for the foreseeable future, and that's probably the rest of the season.
What was the saying?
If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, is a saying. Yeah, if ifs and buts. Is that?
I've never
heard of it.
Yeah, that's
I was about to say, it's just, okay. I was about to say, it's very common. I don't know. Sorry. It might be common back home, but I don't know.
The question I did have is they have 40 or 39+% three-point shooters. What can you guys as posts do to help the guards out there?
Just do our jobs, of protecting the paint, and as contrary as it seems, protecting the paint helps to protect the three-point line, and being able to pack the paint and then spread out the shooters allows you to, run guys off and get them into the mid-range and taking tough twos. And so, just playing our principles will be key to, they got dudes that are shooting the ball real well right now and have been for the entire year. So, just sticking to our principles and, understanding scouting reports will be key.
The crowd going to have a lot more Auburn fans than Vanderbilt had. How do you not let that become too much?
It's an incredible environment, and it goes to embracing it. They have a target on back, we have a target on our back. It's a large game, and we're going into their place, a place that's known for having a great crowd, and so just embracing it. This is what you play basketball for. You play basketball to be in the toughest environments, playing the biggest games and on the biggest stages, and so embracing. That challenge and that extra challenge, if you'd say, is going to be the biggest part. And honestly, using it as a little fuel to us, as us versus everybody else, And so I'm not worried about us. We have guys that have been through a lot of big games and love the moment. And so, just being able to embrace what we're about to go into is going to be big for that crowd.
What's key to maybe having a stronger or more consistent start here on the road?
Just goes back to practice, goes back to training, and Coach Barnes uses a term called front running, being front runners, and so being as consistent and being as level as possible, and we practice hard every day and going going into a place on the road where you know that you're going to have to bring the energy. And so just reverting back to practice and your training and everything that you've worked on, you know, and not getting too high, not getting too low, it will be key.
What makes you so good in those Spain pick and roll situations for dunkers?
I mean, I've said this before. I have Cade Ziegler as a point guard. You know, it's kind of hard to not score when he's the one dribbling the ball. So, you know, I run to where I'm supposed to and hang out, and then when he sees me, go up and get it.
Anything else for Cade? All right, thanks.